a lot of insight.
You're looking at a demonstration of a new program called Fleming.
Sick people will have red color indication.
Developed by the Israeli cyber intelligence firm NSO, it uses cell phone and public health data to identify where people infected with the coronavirus are and who they're coming in contact with.
What you see on the screen is someone who's sick stayed in a location long enough, so that location itself is regarded as infected.
Information that could be vital to help governments contain any outbreaks. But for it to work, everyone has to provide their cell phone number and allow the government to track their location.
I think that any new surveillance technology to deal with COVID should be of great concern to the public.
Fleming is the latest evolution in tracking software to pit public health against privacy. In South Korea, the government is using cell phones and credit card purchases to track its citizens, then notify them if they've been in contact with someone who is infected. In China, contact tracing apps on cell phones are mandatory.
I'm Janice Mackey-Frayer in Beijing, where this is your passport for everything. It's a health code generated by your phone that proves you're virus-free, and you need it to book a train ticket, get into a grocery store, even to go to a coffee shop.
Even in Westport, Connecticut, police were set to deploy a drone that could monitor people's temperatures. NSO won't disclose which countries are using its software, but NBC News has confirmed NSO is marketing Fleming in the U.S. The company previously developed Pegasus, a program critics say was used to hack into cell phones of journalists and human rights activists.
Shalev, what do you say to critics who say NSO technology has been used to spy on people by governments? And here you are again, providing technology to governments that you will later have no control over.
The tools that we are now providing to government is only analytical tool. It cannot spy on people.
Privacy experts warn the proof is in their transparency and whether users have the freedom to opt in.
When you give up your privacy, you can't put that back in the tube. Once you provide that kind of information.
Google and Apple say by mid-May, they'll release their software that would allow developers to build contact tracing apps for health officials in the U.S. It would be up to users to opt into that system.
We've begun making arrests. We have begun analyzing the data of who we have arrested and begun actually doing what you would think is almost very similar to our COVID. It's contact tracing. Very similar to our COVID. It's contact tracing. Very similar to our COVID. It's contact tracing. Who are they associated with? What platforms are they advocating for? And we have seen things like white supremacist organizers who have posted things on platforms about coming to Minnesota. Very similar to our COVID. It's contact tracing.
All right, Shalom. Before I get started with this lesson, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth, and double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring, the house of David that's pushing his word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. All right, so I'm back at you with another quick lesson through the Holy Spirit. And these devils got you right where they want you. Okay? See, you simple-minded jakes out there, you 2/3, you fell right for the bait. You fell right into the trap. All right? See, they needed these protests and these riots to happen to get you trapped up with this contact tracing. All right? In order to track you and lock you down, man. Okay? Because, see, you simple-minded jakes, you niggas got proud thinking that you were going to get away with all this rioting and looting, man, and stealing. You know, and all these devils did was sit back and watch you, man. Okay? Because they already had planned on using this, man. See, this was the perfect setup, man. As I was speaking in my previous lessons, man, this was the perfect way, all right, to get all you niggas bunched together in these groups, all right, to link you up with this COVID-19 stuff, man. Okay? Because the majority of you people out there, you forgot about the COVID-19 or the coronavirus, man. Okay? So Esau's going to use this contact tracing system to track you down and lock you up, man. See, you niggas didn't get away, man, like you thought. Okay, this is the devil you dealing with, man. And nobody took time to even think, you know, that, well, why are they letting these niggas do this, man? All right. You didn't, I mean, you have few people getting arrested or whatnot, but people were looting and rioting in mass numbers, man, and nothing was done. All right. Because they were sitting back and collecting the data, man. Okay. You jakes are simple as hell, man. All right. That's why you Israelites, man, you had no business participating in those damn protests, man, in those riots, man, because all of this stuff was set up. Okay. The whole Black Lives Matter, all that, those movements, these different, riots that are being set up by these agent provocateurs, these undercover cops. All right. You even got regular Edomites that are out there burning shit up and looting. But the main point is that they're going to blame everything on you Israelites, man, you jakes. All right. You have now become the new face of terror in America, man. Okay. But briefly reading this article. All right. This is from screenrant.com. The title it reads, it says, U.S. law enforcement uses COVID-19 like contact tracing to catch violent rioters and looters. All right. So you people didn't get away like you thought you did, man. All right. It says, as many originally feared, contact tracing techniques are now being used to identify and possibly even arrest individuals during the protest, man. All right. So Esau, he set you up, man. All right. Reading on, it says, contact tracing techniques similar to those touted as the solution to the COVID-19 pandemic now appear to be in use as a way to combat the rioting and looting that erupted following protests over the death of George Floyd. The use of these methods by law enforcement is unlikely to help members of the public trust in a system designed to slow down and maintain control over coronavirus. It says the COVID-19 outbreak has been one of the major developments in 2020, forcing many to remain at home under a lockdown order. During this time, governments and public health agencies have advocated the use of contact tracing apps and devices as one of the best tools in the fight to flatten the curve and keep the curve from reigniting again. However, even before now, there was much skepticism over the technology, and specifically in relation to how it could be used for reasons other than virus management. You see that? So, hey, they've been planning this, man. Okay, but jumping down, okay, because this is where we at right now. All right, it says from virus tracking to rioter arrest, man. Okay, so they're going to come after these people who were involved with all these different protests and riots in these cities, man. As we've been giving you the warning, man. Okay, the devil was, these devils weren't just going to let you just fucking burn cities down and looting and breaking the stores, man. Okay, they got all this data collected and they're going to come down and start arresting people, man, and locking people up. All right, and they're going to say that everybody has been exposed to COVID-19, man. All right. But you brothers can read the rest of the article, man. The point is made. I'm going to grab a couple of scriptures, and wrap it up. All right. But this is Lamentations chapter 4 and verse 16. And it reads, it says, the anger of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, have divided them. All right. And just like how I mentioned in a previous lesson, all right, this country, all right, is divided to its destruction, man. Okay. It says, he will no more regard them, man, because, hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he ain't dealing with you 2/3, man. All right. And he's going to give you over to the sword, man. All right. That's why you're seeing, people getting shot, beat up. Okay. This is the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. It says they respected not the persons of the priests. They favored not the elders, man, because the majority of our people, man, they don't want to abide by what the word says, man. All right. They reject the word. They don't want to hear the prophets, man. Okay. So the Lord is going to give you over to destruction. All right. Verse 17, it says, as for us, our eyes have as yet felt for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And here it is. You got these niggas out here protesting. All right. And asking and crying out for justice for the same nation that put you in slavery, man. That's oppressing you to this very day, man. Okay. You're seeking, your help is in vain, man. All right. It says we have watched for a nation that could not save us, man. Okay. Because this society, all right, America wasn't set up to give you any justice, man. And right now, you Jakes out there, you're starting to find that out, man. Okay. That this system was set up to destroy you, man. It's against you. All right. Verse 18, it says, they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. And this is what's happening right now. Okay. They're going to use this contact tracing to track you and lock you down, man. So in essence, they're hunting your steps. Okay. They got you locked in the system. All right. They're getting ready to come after you. It says they hunt our steps that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled. For our end is coming. This is the end of this society, man. Okay. This is the end of America, Babylon, as you know it. Okay. All hell is getting ready to break loose, especially when they start coming after these people who they had, who they have locked into this, this contact tracing system. All right. But get this. All right. This is, Psalms 38:12, and it reads, it says, they also that seek after my life lay snares for me. And this is part of the snares and trap that Esau set up for you niggas, man. You simple ass Jakes out there, you 2/3, man, that are out there rioting, looting, burning shit down, just out there being niggas, man. Okay. The devil has set up the ultimate trap for you, man. Okay. Psalms 38:12, it says, they also that seek after my life lay snares for me. And they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things and imagine deceits all day long. And that's Esau, man. Okay. And this COVID tracking system. All right. This is part of the deceits that they set up, man. Okay. The mischievous devices that they imagine in their hearts, man. Okay. Let me get this. It's rolling the spirit. All right. This is Jeremiah chapter 18. And I'm going to start at let's see. I'm going to start at 20. Jeremiah 18:20 says, shall evil be recompensed for good? For they have digged a pit for my soul. Remember that I stood before thee to speak good for them and to turn away thy wrath for them. Because the prophets of Yahweh Shem Yahushua have been warning you, man, of all these things that are happening right now, man. But Jake didn't want to listen. You see, verse 21, it says, therefore deliver up their children to the famine and pour out their blood by the force of the sword. And you're seeing that right now, man. Okay. And these cops, these troops that they got in the streets, all right, they're getting ready to start using live ammunition on you people, man. All right. There's been there's been videos that came out that the cops are saying, pretty much, use live rounds on these people, man. Shoot to kill, It says, pour out their blood by the force of the sword and let their wives be bereaved of their children and be widows, and let their men be put to death. And that's the time we in, man. All right. Judgment is going out everywhere right now. All right. It says, let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Verse 22, it says, let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them. And what did Donald Trump just activate? Martial law, man. The National Guard in the city streets, man. The military on the ground. Okay. So hey, Yahweh Shem Yahushai is getting ready to bring these troops down, man. Okay. It says, for they have digged a pit to take me and have hid snares for my feet. All right. Going back to what? This contact tracing system, man. Which is the ultimate trap, the snare that they set up. Okay. Verse 23, Jeremiah 18:23, Yet, Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. You see? See, all this stuff was set up by design, man. The protests, the riots, the age of provocateurs, all right, this COVID tracking system, all these things were designed to slay Jake, man. All right, it says, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me. Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sin from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thy anger. And this was going to happen to 2/3 of Jake, man. All right, you simple ass niggas out there that want to take matters in your own hands, man. That reject the words of the Lord, man. Instead of being patient and waiting on Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay, the Lord is going to give you a way to the sword, man. See, these devils have set you up for the slaughter, man. And you don't even know it, man. Okay? But since you wanted to be rebellious, all right, this is what's going to happen. All right? Grab this real quick. This is Psalms 140. And I start at the top. And it reads Psalms 141. Deliver me, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, from the evil man. Preserve me from the violent man, which is Esau Edom, man, the so-called white man. Verse 2, which imagine mischiefs in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war, man. You see that? And this devil is ready to go to war with you jakes, man. He's ready to start slaughtering you jakes, man. It says they have sharpened their tongues like a serpent, adder's poison is under their lips. Salah. Keep me, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, from the hands of the wicked. Preserve me from the violent men who have proposed to overthrow my goings. Okay? Verse 5, it says, the proud have hid a snare for me. Going back to that trap. It says, in cords they have spread a net by the wayside. They have set gins for me. Salah. Okay? It says, and I said unto the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, thou art my power. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay? Which is pretty much the point, man. All right? You brothers get it. All right? This whole thing was set up to trap Jake up, man. You know? But I just wanted to bring this out. All right? Esau is ready to roll. Okay? He's ready to use this system to start rolling on you jakes, man. You know? But, hey, I pray this lesson was edifying. You know, I'm going to close it out by saying, Call Halayim La Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right? Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. And double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. Shalom.